Hey guys, so starting tomorrow is a very exciting event for the Booktube community. It is a Booktubeathon readathon. This is hosted by Raylene from Padford & Prongs 07 and Ariel from ArielBissett. I will link both of their videos down below explaining what the Booktubeathon is. But basically it's just a readathon that starts on the 15th and goes to the 21st and is run directly through YouTube and the Booktube community. So along with setting the dates for the readathon, Raylene and Ariel have also set 7 challenges. I'm not going to try all the challenges, but I am going to try a few of them and I'll tell you about them when I show you the books. So now I'm just going to show you the books that I'm going to try and read in the next week. Hopefully I will finish them all, but I will give you updates as I go, and I'll also be constantly updating my Goodreads account, which I will leave down below in case you want to follow me or look at that. So I'll start with a book that I have to read because it's for my class next semester, but that's The Deerslayer by James Fenimore Cooper. I'm counting this as my book over 500 pages because it is 548 pages. I'm not quite sure what this is about, but what I can gather is it's about the colonization of America and the encounters between the French and the Indians living in America at the time. Then for the challenge of reading a book that's been sitting on your shelf forever, I have 2. The first one's kind of random. It is Sandra Brown's Ricochet. I won this in a Goodreads giveaway, and ever since then it has just been sitting on my shelf gathering dust, and I think now's the time to read it. I have no idea what it's about. I've never read anything by Sandra Brown, but I just want to get it off my shelf. Then I have New Selected Poems by Robert Gray. I think this is the collection of all his works, or most of his works. I bought this about 2 years ago because I was studying him for a class, and I just never read it. And I think it'll be pretty easy because it is just poetry, and I hope to finish it this week. Then for the challenge of reading a classic, I have chosen A Study in Scarlet by Sir Arthur Conan Doyle. It's very, very skinny. It's less than 200 pages. I'm pretty confident that I'll be able to finish this, and that'll be nice because I've only read Hound of the Baskervilles, and I'd like to read a little bit more about Sherlock Holmes. Then for the challenge of rereading a book, I have 2. The first is How to Disappear Completely and Never Be Found by Sara Nickerson. I read this when I was probably like 11 or 12, and I have absolutely no idea what it's about. It's been sitting on my shelf for ages and ages and ages because I don't want to throw it out because I can't remember if I liked it or not. I couldn't tell you the first thing about this plot or any of the characters or anything about it, so I'm gonna reread it to see if I actually did enjoy it or not, or to just try and remember what it was about. And I'm pretty confident I'll finish this because it is an intermediate fiction book. My second reread is Time Stops for No Mouse, a Hermix Tantamox adventure by Michael Hoeye? I have no idea. I again read this when I was about 11 or 12 and I really enjoyed it, but the reason I'm rereading it is because I want to read the sequel that I have. And I remember when I was younger that this was a really fast read, so I'm sure it'll be just as fast the second time. Then, for the completing of a series challenge, I have The Sands of Time by Michael Hoeye. I don't know. This is the sequel to Time Stops for No Mouse. It has been, again, sitting on my shelf for the longest time ever. Basically, this week is about clearing my shelves of some unread books. And I'm excited to read this because I did really like the first book in the series, and I hope the second one is just as good. There's also the general challenge to read an average of 300 pages a day, which would bring the total over the week to 2,100 pages in total. Those books that I have chosen equal 2,186 pages. So if I manage to complete all those books, then I will have succeeded in that challenge as well. So if you want to get updates about my reading progress, I will link my Goodreads account down below and you can follow me there, or I'll do a midweek video and then an end of the week video to just wrap everything up. And of course, if I underestimated myself, I'll be sure to add books to that list. I'm really excited for this Booktubeathon, and I hope you guys are too. Please let me know down below if you're participating and what you plan on reading. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great day. Bye!